Well, g'day and welcome to Drive Time here in Las Vegas. A beautiful sunny day, and we want to talk about success today. Your success, how you create success. You know, everyone has a different definition of success, I guess, but, you know, ultimately, it's simply getting the results that you want. It's getting what you want, making your goals a reality. That's what success is. And, you know, I've taught the formula for success for many, many years, and you sit down and you start thinking, what is that formula? How do you actually get successful? Well, I'm going to give you one major chunk of it today so that you can understand how success actually comes about. It's not a hard thing. I guess it's simple. Success is simple, but that doesn't make it easy. You still got to do the work. You still got to put in the time, the energy, and all that sort of stuff. But if I was to sit back and say, what is the one fundamental that leads to success more than any other fundamental factor of it? Oh, thanks for typing in where you're at, everybody. Appreciate that. You all know I love to find out where we're going on today's drive. So what is that one key fundamental factor that leads to success? Well, let's put it this way. Does sales ever get easier? No, sales doesn't get easier. Does marketing ever get easier? Nope, marketing doesn't ever get easier. Business, does it get? No, none of it. Nothing gets easier. The only philosophy that ever is real is that if you get better at something, it gets easier. If you don't get better at it, don't expect it to get easier. If you don't get better at something, it's not going to get easier. So whatever it is you've been wishing was easier, understand the factor. I think I was maybe 16 when I met Mr. Jim Rohn, E. James Rohn, Brisbane City Town Hall, my hometown in Australia. And Mr. Rohn said a very simple thing. He said, never wish your life were easier, wish that you were better. Did you get that? Never wish your life were easier, wish that you were better. So never wish sales were easier, wish you were better at sales. Never wish relationships were easier, wish you were better at relationships. You know, whatever area it is, if you get better at it, it gets easier. It's not complex. So how do you get better at things is the ultimate question that you have to have in life. How do you get better at every area of that you want better results in? If you want better results, you've got to get better at it. So what part of the life success formula do you think I'm looking at here? What part of that formula? Which, by the way, if you have not done my 30X success program, it's 30 days on all of the principles and formulas of success in life, from everything from relationships right through to success in financial. What are the success formulas for life? That's 30X, and you've got to do that one. Make certain that you understand 30X success is brilliant. I'll make sure the team puts a link on here so you can go try it out for yourself. Now, the thing I'm looking at, the area I want you to focus in on most, if you want life to get better, you got to get better. If you want to get better at something, what's the only way to do that? Knowledge, learning. You've got to do more learning. So what area of life do you want better results? Start studying it. Start working on it. I noticed that when it was October 1st, come back around, and it's 3 years since my wife and I survived the shooting at Route 91. And I noticed myself not feeling as happy as I used to. So I went and bought 5 books on happiness. And amazingly enough, because I'm studying happiness, I'm feeling happier. You know, it's hard sometimes to sit back and acknowledge the fact that, yes, I went through a big disaster. I survived it. I wasn't feeling happy. I needed to study happiness. Whatever area of life you want better results, you got to get better. And the only way to get better is to study it, to learn it, to understand it, to get a coach, a mentor, someone to teach you, a group, whatever methodology you like learning. Now, obviously, the slowest form of learning is trial and error. Trial and error is a very slow form of learning. The fastest form of learning is mentoring, having a mentor or a coach who works with you one-on-one. And there's everything in between, from books to videos to live training programs, etc., etc. You got to choose how fast you want to learn in order to choose how fast you get better. The faster you learn, the faster you get better. The faster you get better, the faster it gets easier. Therefore, your results get better. Anyway, that's Drive Time for today. I hope you've got something out of it. Whatever your biggest lesson is from Drive Time today, type it in for me below. I want to know what your biggest lesson is. type in that big lesson. Let's get learning. Let's keep growing. Let's make sure that we keep getting results. And that way you can build the life that you want. You know, I get that fun here in my toys and go on vacation and stuff. It's time you had that too. Take care. Bye for now. Chat to you on Drive Time or on a reel sometime soon.